closely at this video.
Police have released the 911 calls placed from inside the school, and they are chilling. You can hear the gunshots as a teacher pleads for cops to hurry. Stephen Fabian reports.
They are the panicked 911 calls.
Active shooter, Covenant Presbyterian Church. He shot the windows out to enter the school.
You can hear the shock and panic in their voices as they describe the suspect, Audrey Hale, who identifies as transgender.
What if the worst happened? A shooter is on the loose at school. At this school in New Jersey, they're preparing for the nightmare they pray will never happen. It's called a Code Red.
There's an active shooter in the building now.
The Department of Homeland Security is sponsoring drills like this across the country to test the response of police and school authorities. It's intended to be as realistic as possible, with students covered in fake blood. The drill even included a car bomb.
Look at me. I can get us out.
In California, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department produced this video teaching survival techniques for anyone caught in an active shooter situation. Among their advice, barricade the door if you're in a room.
I like that boom, boom, pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Move desks or anything, just block it.
Turn off the lights. Silence your cell phone.
What the fuck is that?
As a last resort, they say, improvise a weapon.
Look for something that can disrupt the shooter's ability to see, breathe, or control their weapon.
The illusion of safety.
Shoot the motherfucker.
At this parochial school in New Mexico, many of the teachers carry guns, just in case. Show me your weapons and tell me what they are.
45, sir.
45.
I'm assistant pastor. This is the 45.
Yes, director of security. 45.
The pastor carries a 45 in a case that looks like a Bible. The principal is also armed with a .38 semi-automatic pistol. How many of you feel safer knowing that your teacher has a gun? All of you.
I slammed on my brakes automatically, jumped out of the car, put my arms up in the air and started waving to stop all the traffic so I could let them across the road.
I've got one that can see.
I know that there's a point of being dangerous and then there's a point of not being dangerous. When you consider dangerous, less people mess with you. We influence each other to be less dangerous in everything. We want us to be less dangerous when it comes to the cops. We want to be less dangerous when it comes to these systems, be less dangerous when it comes to just being entities of energy. No, we got to get to that point where they're afraid to fuck with us because they know that there are consequences and repercussions. And not saying that there's going to be some violent movement, but even that is saying that, damn, how do you destroy all of the consequences? It's like there's no consequences. I have no reason to leave you alone. I will continue to do what I do.
I see my kids and everybody. The way I feel about them is the way somebody feel about you. That's why I can't hurt you. I hear my mama telling me to leave you alone if I thought I was finna fuck with you, bro. I couldn't mess with you like that, man. Only in defense could I ever act like any of that. But defense is more than enough reason for you to get out here like this, because fuck the bully. What's that about? Bullies shouldn't be winning no fucking fights, and whoever started that fight is supposed to lose it. That includes the police when they starting fights. They not supposed to be able to get away with that shit just because they cops. That shit don't make no sense at all. And we was out here naked. You would know a cop was the bad guy when he approached me, because you would realize he was doing something that if you didn't have a costume to hide behind, you would point to the aggressor and the bully right away. You would know it was him. You would know it was him. But then they put the costume on, then they say, just listen to the officer. He extorted me on the side of the road with a gun on his hip telling me what he gonna come do to me if I don't pay him this money that he made me sign for. If Cribs did that, you would know it was wrong even if they had the same reason. Well, the law says this, the speed limit poster said this. Now we're gonna get out here and do this. We're gonna stop your car. What's up? What's up? Like, this is what they'll do. But if those were Crips or Bloods doing that, you would know that they were wrong. It's wrong if anybody do that shit, bro. The cops ain't okay to do that. Y'all tweaking, man. There's something about this that's telling us that whether it be through their means or total non-compliance to what they got going on, we cannot let them live on doing this because they taking something that we naturally desire. The power for somebody to protect people in society that cannot or will not protect themselves. That's a service that somebody should have the freedom to offer and other people can accept it. But let me subscribe to that shit. Maybe I don't need the cops to come do shit. They're not going to show up in enough time anyway. Look at the response time.
Police have released the 911 calls placed from inside the school, and they are chilling. You can hear the gunshots as a teacher pleads for cops to hurry.
What the fuck I look like waiting for another man that mastered a gun when I could have mastered it myself? I'm going to wait for him? How about I just be what I want the cop to be before he gets here? Why would I wait for him? I'm not going to wait for my father. Shout out to RPM Javier Galbos. When Cuz is out here, I'm not going to wait for Cuz when Cuz is out here with me. Cuz can be right next to me. If I see a threat, I'm not going to be like, get him, Cuz, get him. I'm probably just going to react like Cuz ain't there and I'm all alone in the world. I'm not going to even wait for Cuz if he's next to me, bro. I'm not going to wait 17 to 22 minutes for the fucking police. 65% of the gun deaths in this country are suicide. Hey, yo! 65% is fucking self-checkout? That's crazy to me, man. I feel bad for the average man that can bring himself to suicidal thoughts. Because I've had a rough life. I've never felt like that. So for somebody to feel lower than my lowest low, that they would even consider that, I have to say my heart goes out to you. If you're taking that much of the short end of the stick in life that you feel like that, then, you know, that sucks. Hey, let me call something out right now. Y'all see that? Hey, yo. I ain't in no school zone, but that's a school bus, right? Illusion of safety.
Mm-hmm. The illusion of safety.
They just brought the school zone to me. They brought the school zone to me. How that work?
Former teacher, I would never carry a gun to school. And I know how to use a gun and I own it. I would never carry a gun in front of my students. I loved my students. I would die for them, but I would not shoot them.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? 70 to 75% of teachers, you guys are asking them to be warriors. You're asking them to be warriors. I know what teachers look like, how they coming, how they rock, where they come from, how they feel. This isn't the best line of defense that we have to do what it is that we recognize needs to be done. And even the people that say, yes, get more guns in the hands of the people that care about these kids and put them in the immediate vicinity. I appreciate the attempt. I understand where you're coming from. Everybody's doing it wrong. Stay tuned to part 2 of this video where I'm going to go further into what it is that they have put into place thinking that they got the safety covered. It's an illusion of safety. They don't know what they're doing. No one knows what they're doing. And I'm going to give you the remedy. I know what to do to make it not foolproof, but you can bring the percentage, the chance, the possibility that anybody even loses a single life, that a child loses even a single child loses a life. You can bring that possibility like way down. Yeah, y'all know what it is. RPM Trade Vietnam and this bitch Wu Bang get a gun today. Check out the merch. Serial Killer hoodie now available in the merch store. Link in the description. Get everybody to do what you're doing. Yep. All right. And it's a natural right. If they throw that Constitution out tomorrow, I'm still not letting go of my gun because it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'll get out of your hair. Cool. Have a good one. Yeah.